I don't know if you guys can help me, but I'm looking for a place to take evicted. So, is there anything you guys can do?
Yes, we have one. You can pay the first one last month.
Yeah. You guys downstairs want to come up here?
Perfect. We need your sign, your name,
What's this
and the
for?
date.
What is
This
this?
is for your information, is the rate we have.
So can you guys help me find out?
Yes, please, take a seat.
What we can do for you is, if you don't mind coming in with us, if you ask you some
Yes.
personal questions, but that information will be shared with anyone. And we can also give you some listings today, so you can find another place to live. We can also help you with the phone calls if you need to make appointments meeting landlords and see if places are available or not. And we also have a resource center right over here if you're looking for some.
Our offices is where we do intake.
So if you just like to come with me.
Okay.
So if you don't mind me asking, is there a specific type of unit you're looking for?
Well, I'm on Ontario work, so probably 1 bedroom.
Okay. And is there a particular area in London that you're wanting to move to?
Well, I'd like to stay in the downtown area.
Okay. And approximately how much a month are you able to spend on rent?
Well, Ontario work says you're only supposed to spend like 30%.
Mhm.
I think I get about 375.
Okay.
So I could probably go as high as like 400, 450 maybe the most.
Okay. And just so you know, with the way we work is we have listings in the private market area. So it's not geared to income, it's not subsidized. It's in the private market, so we have private landlords who are renting places at market rates. So at a market rate, for $400 a month, the only units you'd be able to get would be rooms or sharing spaces. So you'd have your own bedroom, but you'd have to share the common living areas, like the kitchen, the bathroom, possibly living room, that sort of thing. Is that something that you may be interested in?
Well, I have a lot of stuff, that's the thing. Is that okay, or?
Well, it really depends on the landlord, and if you plan on getting rid of any of your stuff, to just go through and get rid of things that you don't need. If you want to sell it off that way, or you may have to look at kind of increasing how much you're able to spend for rent in order to find like a 1 bedroom or even a bachelor apartment. You can provide last month's rent.
Oh yeah, I should be able to do that.
Okay, if not, if anything changes, there is something called the Housing Stability Bank available through
Okay.
the Salvation Army Center time within 2-year period, and you can pay back whatever amount that you can pay back.
Yeah, my caseworker already said that.
Okay, perfect. So I see here that there is a 1 bedroom available actually on Dundas Street. It's roughly $550 a month plus personal hydro.
Whoa, wait, Dundas where?
Just over here, just past.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to lease.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Hey, how much is it?
$550 a month inclusive.
550. That might be a little bit high. I don't know what to say. You can write it down and I can see. But if we got it closer to 450 or maybe 500 at most,
Okay.
I don't know. That might be hard to do.
Well, let's just start with this, and then we can work our way down the list. So this is probably one of the middle brackets for what we have available in our databases.
Okay. So then I get the landlord to fill out that, and then I show my Ontario Works worker.
Yeah, so it's called an intent to rent, And basically it kind of not stabilizes, sorry, it secures the place for you to rent out.
Okay.
And also helps, so when you do go to your Ontario Works worker,
Yeah.
they
It's almost
may
like
be
a
able to,
receipt or something.
yeah, just that it's like guaranteed that you know you found a place.
Oh,
you
that's
can
good,
move.
yeah.
They might be able to increase your income a little bit. Just
Yeah,
to help
because
you out.
one of the problems I was noticing, especially with apartments, is they want a deposit,
Mhm.
but I can't give them a deposit because I don't have it yet. Like I have to get approved,
Right. Yep.
and so that's why I've been rejected by lots of places.
Yeah.
So this
yeah.
is a good thing for me.
Yeah, for sure. And so on here we list the type of unit it is.
Yeah.
So this one happens to be a bachelor apartment for $550. We circle if heat hydro or if it's all inclusive.
Yeah, that's good because I have I owe utilities a lot of money, so
Oh, okay.
I need to get like inclusive.
Okay, perfect. The address, the date of when it's available, and in most cases, most of our listings are available immediately.
Okay.
The different requirements or things that they offer, so they ask for a 1-year lease, they ask for first and last month's rent, they do a credit check, reference check, but they have laundry and parking available.
Okay.
This is the person to contact, Bob, and the phone number is 519-434-8840. And
Now,
then,
if I have a cosigner, would it matter if I have bad credit? I can just use a cosigner?
in some cases, yes.
Because I'm gonna have the greatest credit.
In some cases, yes, having a cosigner helps, but it really depends on what the landlord is looking for.
Well, I was thinking because like I'm with Ontario Works, I can just do direct deposit, right? So
In some cases, yes, yeah. Some
I
people
hope so.
require, actually, some landlords require that if you are on Ontario Works or ODSP, that you do a direct deposit, that you have that set up.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I prefer that actually.
Okay, perfect. What we also have available is a list of real estate property management companies.
Okay.
So you can give them a call and let them know what you're looking for. Some other properties are already in our database, but not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of give them an overview of what you're looking for, the price range that you can do, and then also the area of London that you're interested in moving to or staying in.
Okay, yeah.
Then there's also a bunch of websites that you can go to for assistance for looking for housing. So these are people who may be looking for roommates or they have a 1-bedroom apartment available that they're looking to rent out. What we don't have in our database are sublets. So if people
yeah.
are moving away for a short amount of time, they want someone to fill in the space.
Yeah.
We don't have that in our database, but it would be listed
Yeah, I
on
saw
these
that,
websites.
yeah.
And then the very last website, freecycle.com, that's where you can get free furniture for
Oh,
people
nice.
who are just trying to get rid of some stuff.
Good
So
call.
if you need anything, just check it out. And I think the only requirement is that in most cases, you'd have to be able to pick it up yourself.
Okay, and my girlfriend's thinking of moving in with me. Do I have to put on the lease or can she just come in?
You would have to put on a lease. She wouldn't be able to just come in.
Oh, because that might screw up our Ontario Works.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll think about that then.
Okay.
You've been most helpful.
No problem.
Oh, wow.
So in the Resource Center, we have some listings that we pulled off our DG that we're not allowed to have in our database. We've asked them and they would prefer not to be listed. You're more than welcome to copy the information down. We also have copies of our meal calendar,
Oh,
food banks available.
That's a good resource, a meal calendar.
Yeah. And then if you want some more information about anything at all, we probably have a pamphlet or brochure about
About
it.
like everything. Even,
So there's everything from just your basic rights for renting, such as harassment and discrimination, what to do if your rent increases, what to do if you plan on moving out,
fighting an eviction.
fighting an eviction.
Yeah.
Computers with internet access available as well as a phone line. And so if you need to make any phone calls, again, to make arrangements on your own, if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to use it. This area is available Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Should we print anything off?
Unfortunately,